Diablo. The Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
-1.
Welcome back to Abracadagger. I want to say, first off, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, like, share, and we're short one this week. Our short one this week, I should say. She is working over for some co-workers that are missing. I believe that's the case. So she's having to cover some later shifts. She may or may not be here towards the end of the session, and she may or may not be here next week. And then Sean, our beloved Oathbreaker Paladin here, is going on vacation and will not be with us next week, but we should still have an episode. So with that, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this Diablo with a recap from I don't know. We're just gonna see, I guess.
Wow. Okay. I guess I'm just nobody. All right.
Well,
I'll go ahead and do the recap.
Wasn't sure if you were gonna do it or not. So
I said I was. I mean, unless Mr. Schmexy Voice wants to do it, but I don't think he does.
No, I'm good.
No, I wasn't talking about you.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
Back in Vegastar, we, after winning, the easily trouncing, I should say, the champion of the arena, which they were dangerous. I think we just were very lucky. The group kind of regathered. Everyone was relieved / happy. We decided it was time to collect our payment. Fortunately, our original patron was not present at the tavern, as it seemed like everyone had kind of vacated the tavern as they were just done. We decided to quickly reconvene as a group, but not before a tiny troublemaker appeared and decided to collect on a debt. Speaking to Boros, it seemed as though they were very eager to obtain the amulet that we received from the champion. Boros attempted to divine why was this amulet so important, and could get nothing other than it was protected by some type of abjuration magic, and there was the whiff of necromantic energies on it, and nothing more. This was despite casting the identify spell on it. After kind of asking the little imp creature straight up, like, "Hey, why do you want this? Who were you?" Couldn't get a direct answer that way either. So Boros, being Boros, and not understanding personal boundaries, was like, "Hey, okay, cool. I'll just identify on you." Bam! Identifies on them, and that too did not reveal anything. Strangely enough. And given that we did know that this creature was cursed, or there was something going on.
Sorry, the creature did say to answer you that pointing at the amulet is me. That was his response.
Okay. There we go. Apparently the creature and the amulet are connected as one. So after that, not learning anything from the creature or the amulet, Boros handed over the amulet, and the creature decided to leave us with a favor. With that, departed. We don't know when we'll see them next, but we were told we could call on him by this part. I do not have in my notes. Was it saying his
He
name?
gave a name to Lazarus or Boros.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, to saying a name to Boros, but I don't think we heard that name.
You
No.
did not.
Yeah. Um. After that, we kind of quickly gathered again after kind of speaking, taking a quick glance around. The vampire that's got the hots for Rowan was not there either, so we had that to contend with and trouble our thoughts. But eventually we realized, oh snap! A little bit of questioning around. Everyone's at the auction, so we go to the auction, and lo and behold, we see our good friend the Beholder Garaxus, and he is paying rapt attention to the auction. Souls are being ushered out. It's great. It's fantastic. Everybody is, you know, buying and selling souls all willy nilly, which leaves some of us unhappy. Thebe not wanting to talk to us originally, still kind of upset with the whole fact that we ended up fighting, uh, you know, in the arena, decided that he was going to take a nap because he's just over our shenanigans. But that said, as we got up there, one of the souls was immediately recognized, and it seemed to have been untarnished, which we started to understand the difference between the soul currency that we had and the live souls that are being auctioned. Rowan pointed out that this person was Feyre. Ross doesn't know anything about it, neither does Boros or our good friend Beck, but Simon had an interesting reaction to it, probably because Thebe and Feyre didn't really get along. So, it's a minor thing. It's a minor thing. But regardless, Ross not really being good with letting souls be sold anyway, kind of jumped up and was like, all right, well, I shall purchase the soul. And began a bidding war with a Rak Tolkesh, a canonically pretty bad dude, and actually, strangely enough, it shouldn't be here in this hell, but it seems as if this hell, or at least this portion of hell in Vagelstal, it serves as kind of a nexus for all kind of realms. As I mean, we've seen Garaxus the Beholder, we've seen other creatures. We later on see kind of this maybe fallen angel, but yeah, Raktalesh being a pretty nasty demon being down here does raise some brows for people who know who they are. Regardless, the bidding war ensues. We eventually end up picking up Feyre's soul for 65 souls, and then the worst part of the session takes place, and 3 souls are ushered out. The souls of Kasha, Chantel, and Flavy of the Rogues encampment. And this quickly tells us that something bad has happened, and we've lost those 3. That said, we immediately determined we had to buy it. We had to get those souls, not buy them, because we're trading, we're not purchasing them. But once again, Raktokesh seemed to take an interest in our group particular. Ross not really being happy and wanting to kill most of the things in this place to the detriment of the party, decides he's going to sit down. Rowan begins the bidding war. We get all the way up to 125 souls. Mind you, we just collected 300 souls. So 350 souls. And so this was going to be a good chunk of the souls that we just received. However, Tolkesh decides he's going to up the ante and says he's going to throw in a favor by him along with, I believe it was 75 souls. To this, the auction seemingly comes to an end until Rowan decides to put up 80 souls and a favor owed by unnamed party, which at first was everyone kind of balked at, but it looks like the call it director of the auction kind of stepped in and said, "Well, guess what? It's good enough for my books, so everyone's gonna have to accept it." Kind of in a badass display of upper management. So after that, we go to collect the goods, much to Tolkesh's dismay, as he seems pretty pissy with us. Just one more reason everyone hates us down here. We go to one, collect the souls, and two, to speak with Garaxus because we have to confirm that he's willing to give our favor over in exchange for these souls. So we go speak with the guy. Summary: Rowan likes Garaxus because I guess Rowan just likes all things weird.
She's never seen Beholder before.
Okay, an eye stalk man with actually an eye stalk, not even a man, just an eye stalk with a bunch of eye stalk tendrils. I mean,
I would be
normal
fascinated,
people.
honestly.
All right, whatever, whatever. I'm not hearing it, y'all. Not
I'm
one
with you.
person. Yeah, I'm not hearing it.
Strange woman.
So after kind of making an acquaintance with Garaxus, Garaxus gives over the favor. We're able to collect the souls. We take everything we were owed and we head back to our quarters and we decide what we are going to do next with a debate taking place about whether or not we should in fact see what the souls want, meaning that we were trying to figure out a way of speaking with the souls of Flavie, Chantel, and Kasha. But the concern was if we release them from their current state, which was a big kind of discus, not the soul currency, the smaller little soul coin that we were getting, we may release them into hells, which would just be, eternal damnation, all that bad stuff. So Ross reluctantly submitted that, hey, he's familiar with the dark arts. Nothing suspicious about that there. He can totally channel them. It doesn't harm them in any way. And just in the off chance that there's some kind of evil entity in there and it possesses him, that may be bad, but all in all, it's 100% safe. 90% safe. Like 70% safe. And so...
69.
Yeah, 69% safe to make it, really raunchy. But it takes a little convincing. Primarily Thebe is kind of against the idea, but with no other prospects other than, hey, we have to find out what's going on, so this is why we got the souls. Let's do it. The party restrains Ross. Ross gives his sword up to Thebe, and Vec is, got Ross in a chokehold, ready to strangle him should he get out of hand. We take Feyre's soul because we definitely don't want to test it on any of the souls that matter, apparently. And the seance begins.
Actually, no, you did Kasha's soul.
Was it Kasha's?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
It was Kasha's.
It was,
My bad.
It was the one that was least liked.
Yeah.
He wanted it to be Feyre, but Kasha.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What Rowan told you.
Kasha soul is the one we summoned. Sorry. And that is where we left off of last session.
Yeah, so... As Ross's eyes go black, and...
Hey.
What?
Did you forget something?
I mean, who wants it?
You, jeez.
Who wants the inspiration? Damn it, I can't skip it once.
No.
No.
Who
Let's
just
see.
thought he was gonna be smooth about it. No way.
Boros has inspiration. Rowan has inspiration. Simon... Simon does not. Thebe does not. Ross does not. And yeah, that's it. So Simon, Rowan, Ross, and Thebe are all without inspiration at the moment.
I feel like the Ross in me wants to immediately give it to Simon, but given that I'm filling in for Rowan, I'm pretty sure Rowan to give it to Thebe. So Thebe, you got it.
All right. You have inspiration now. I'll give it to you.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, I do not have access to Rowan, if you don't mind. I have access to everything.
Yep.
Everything else except Rowan.
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 All right, you should have access now.
Thanks.
Please go over your spells during these few moments because y'all did level up and some of you were imported, so just make sure everything's good.
I'm good.
With that, we're gonna go ahead and jump over here. Back to the tavern. As Ross's eyes open black voids where pupils once were. His mouth twitches, his body jerks slightly, and as he pushes forward against the restraints, you hear a voice come through that is kind of a mixture of Ross's and what you recall to be Kasha's. As their voices are kind of intertwined. As she says, "That bitch!" She looks around the room a bit. Well, I'm sorry. Ross looks around the room a bit. Thank you. The car killed everyone. We can hear. We can see. Is this hell? No. You bought me. You bought me? You bought me. Almost as an accusation. What do you plan on doing?
I'm still behind Ross at this point, just restraining him at this point. So.
Yeah, Ross, you, as you are possessed, you are still in there. You feel an overwhelming anger, seething hatred.
Copy that.
Yeah, the question has been asked.
That guy has no clue who this person is being possessed. So he's just looking at all of you guys who know.
No.
Yeah, guys, go ahead.
Yeah. Settle with the accusation. We just wish to ask a few questions. A few of my friends here seem to recognize you as he looks around the room at like Simon, Rowan, Thebe. Who are you? One.
I am Kasha. You, I do not recognize. As she jerks her head towards Simon and Thebe, and then looks at Rowan. But you three? Why? Why are you in hell? What is going on here?
I am going to quickly add this because I was told to add this. I
Okay.
won't say anything yet, but you guys would note that Rowan, whatever she was feeling before, the not necessarily apprehension, but readiness, anticipation, her expression is, for lack of a better term, stone cold dead. Like, deadpan, her eyes are like half lidded, kind of looks like as if a twisted individual dissecting a frog. Just total apathy for the angry remnant of Kasha speaking to you guys. It is very noticeable.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so what are you doing in hell? But before you can answer, she says, no, never mind. Take us back. You must go back.
We can go back. Not at the moment. We're here to stop the Demon Lord. That sounds a lot stranger coming out of my mouth.
But my sisters.
If what you say is true, then they're either all dead or have escaped. We did send word, if you are part of the same encampment that I assume you are, that there was a traitor among you. Hopefully some of our allies are helping you.
At this, she kind of calms slightly as she's kind of, well, Ross's body kind of relaxes a little. She's still tense, but she's not straining against you anymore, Vecna, not straining against the ropes. She just, she kind of sits back. But you can still feel like almost shaking, like the body is shaking, the tension in the muscles. We got word, but it was too late. I need to look at something. Because I cannot remember her name. Sidira. That's what it was. Yep, sorry. We got word, but it was too late. Sidira arrived as the attack was happening. There was a lot of confusion. Sidira came in and told us that there was a betrayer here, but at that point, we kind of had our hands full. And then we discovered the traitor. Apparently...
Akara is what Rowan would say.
Yes. My adopted mother. Apparently not quite what she seemed to be. We must... She tries to visibly calm as she starts to get Ross's body starts to get a little excited again. Visibly sits back. We must go and help.
I don't know how you expect to help. You don't even have a physical body. And while we have learned time travels differently here, for every minute that passes here, for every hour that passes here, a minute passes on Sanctuary. I don't think anything we do here would be able to help.
How long have I been down here?
We don't know. We only saw you at the auction.
At the mention of this auction, once again the visage of Ross gets kind of contorts with anger. And you bought me?
Better us than one of the devils that live here.
I concede your point. Still. What now?
Well, we're on our way to Well, Diablo. Apparently he has some scheme for taking over Sanctuary. More or less end of the world, if you can putting down. Um, I would like to say that I could help. I would like to say that I could offer you a second chance on Sanctuary to fight for your friends and your sisters. Uh, but that's not a promise I can make currently. Not without pulling a lot of strings, you see. We do have allies on Sanctuary. Don't you worry about that. And I'm fairly certain that they can put a stop to this Akara. But as for what we here in this very moment can do, there's not a lot.
And what of this one? As she looks at Rowan, you brought your friend back. As Ross looks back towards Thebe. Can you not do the same for us?
Rowan would not with anger, but in a voice that's devoid of any compassion. I need a body to start with. And secondly, the world can't afford to bring you back now. There are more important things, and you need to accept that. She would ask before even waiting for a reply or reaction. Now, if you have something you could tell us about maybe what Akara's agenda was, since you discovered it was her. If you know anything, or the other two, we do have...
Oh,
Yep.
why? Why does it
Feel
do
my
that?
pain. Feel my pain. Yeah, she would say we do have Chantel and Flavy here as well. Oh crap. If you can, one of you can tell us or give us an idea of what her objective is, then we would be able to do something on this side, and hopefully hurry back. But the point is we can do more good here now than we could racing to Sanctuary.
She's helping the Primes. It was her. She brought Andariel. You guys hear more of Ross's tone in
Okay,
this. More of a deep, rumbling voice. Less Akasha. I'm sorry, was there a question that Rowan had asked? Or it was just all the statements? I don't know at the end if you asked me a question or not.
She did end with, once that was said about the primes, I think she would look to the others. Seeking kind of, to understand what they're gonna, what they're feeling, or what they might be saying, getting ready to say.
So you
Doesn't
plan on
really say
doing
anything.
nothing? You're not going to help? What of you? As she looks at you, Thebe. She killed the one you were with. Do you plan on doing nothing?
Thebe turns into a mouse and disappears.
Is Steve here? Oh yeah, he's here.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Thebe looks at her and goes, "Death is a natural part of life. Talking to you right now isn't. you're not yourself, or if this was you, you're not who I remember. I'm not sure why you're acting this way, but don't ever accuse me or anyone here of doing nothing. We're doing exactly what we need to. So please, just answer our questions. Don't worry of your own.
Give me a persuasion check, Thebe. Well said, by the way.
Also like to assist with that.
I mean, how would you assist?
I don't know. I'm trained in it.
I mean, yeah, but there has to, for that particular skill, you gotta add something or say something to kind of assist with it. But I don't think it would help, unfortunately, with a 3.
Okay.
I mean, he would get a reroll, but I don't understand how you would assist with that. I mean, you can explain to me, and I mean, if it makes sense, I'll let it happen. But
No, that's fine.
I mean, if Simon would say something, that's fine.
No, Simon would just stand there observing.
Okay. She just and looks away from you. More concerned with yourselves, I see. With this, Ross. Oh, you don't get a saving throw. You let this happen. Actually, no, you don't. It's when you. Okay, never mind. Yeah, with this Vec, you feel Ross begin to fight against you and strain at the restraints.
Does he beat up passive 25?
What?
That's my passive 25.
For what?
Strength.
I don't think you can have a pass.
For athletics? Good
Yeah.
lord. No, he has a 25 passive athletics. But
Yeah, I mean
that's athletics though. That would be
Yeah.
And that dude grabs a hold of you. You just
You suck it.
yeah.
It
That's
happened.
Motherfucker says stay. Okay. Yes, sir. Well, let's roll off here. Give me a
Okay.
athletics, and I'll roll against you.
Watch.
So you're gonna roll it? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm controlling Ross at the moment.
Okay.
As you gave into this and let this happen, you are completely taken over in the moment. Yeah, you not easily, but you are able to restrain. The rest of you do see Ross beginning to fight against the restraints. As the voice within says, "Give me my sisters. I'll handle this." And again, still straining against Beck, fighting to get loose.
okay. Did we? I kind of missed a little bit of Kasha's explanation at what led up to them getting in this state. Did you tell us any build up to that? Like what happened before, like leading up to them just getting killed by Akara?
She blurted out that Akara was a traitor, obviously. She was the one that let Andariel in. She's been helping the Primes all along. And that's all the explanation she gave as to what happened. She's not really answering y'all's questions as she seems to be getting very volatile.
Real quick, Ross, is this possession like a magical effect or like a spell that you cast?
DM, you want to take that, or are you gonna let?
So
me read?
essentially, he allowed possession to happen as he channeled this entity, which he is capable of doing. But at this point now, because he let it happen, the entity has control of him.
Okay.
That's why, thankfully, y'all restrained him, right? So, Ross, this is kind of a strange situation. Like, what would Ross do here? You're still there. You know what I mean? So, you feel what's happening here.
Yep. I think Simon's asking a question. I don't know if you can answer that.
So,
now.
well, I answered Simon's questions, but what else would you need to know, Simon?
How long does this effect last? This, possession, this spell, this whatever the.
Until Ross can eject the possessor.
Well,
Or someone ejects. the
Yeah.
possession.
yeah.
That's-
Alongside Rowan, I'm gonna start chanting as well.
All right.
I. Oh,
Do we
sorry.
feel that we've gotten enough information from her?
That's a question for y'all, not me. I think he's asking the group.
Are you asking
mean-
in character?
Yeah.
Yes. Have we gotten all the information that we need from Kasha?
I think this is all the information that we're gonna get from her. At least in this state.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, you do see Rowan does not answer you and is taking out a flask.
Thank you, Gotcha, but the way you're behaving, your services are no longer needed. We'll contact you when we need you again. Enjoy your afterlife. We'll do what we can for your soul. Bye.
Nice.
Quick,
Damn.
mic drop.
Born again thief. Holy shit.
That kind of hurt me because I just went through an interview and I feel like that's what I got at the end of it. So
About how long does this struggle last?
The struggle, it's continuing. She is definitely Ross is trying to get out of the restraints and away from Vec.
Okay. So, by the time a minute passes, I will have cast Magic Circle, calling all of the creatures on the list, including undead.
Okay. During that minute of casting, obviously there's some stuff happening. Simon's asking a question. She's struggling.
Mhm.
I mean, we're gonna have a couple of more rolls between
yeah.
me and Vec during that minute.
That's
Also,
fine.
or between Ross and Vec. Also, there's a moment where you, Ross, feel her almost, or feel this entity almost going through your mind, your thoughts. And as she looks down at your hands tied in front of you, there's a flash, and Thebe, the sword in your hands, disappears and reappears in Ross's hands. As some of you know, he can summon that sword at will.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah. So yeah, give me I wouldn't even know. Let's see. You haven't taken any damage.
Ooh.
Ross, real quick. I'm sorry. Vec, give me another athletics check. As
Okay.
can
Ross
I
begins to.
can I do something because it literally would take 6 seconds
Yeah.
to execute it. So
Oh,
You know what'd be
Rowan?
really funny?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what would have been really funny if we both rolled ones, but I would still win because I'm a point higher than Ross is.
So you
All
gotta
right,
reach out,
so-
dump some holy water on them.
Hang on, creatures of those types are disadvantaged.
I'm just gonna move myself. Attempt to move myself like right here.
Okay, so you would gain advantage to get out of the check, get out of the position. But it doesn't end the effect, right? Let's see.
No.
No, it does not. Okay. All right. So, Ross, you feel a little bit of Rowan's will seep in as she kind of bolsters your spirit within, giving you a little juice, so to speak. inside you there is a battle of wills going on at the moment, and you feel yours now pushing harder than it was a moment ago.
Inside me, there are 2 wolves.
Anybody else doing anything here?
Yeah, Simon would address Kasha,
Okay.
and hopefully quickly explain that even though we are in hell, the time difference and everything, in order to hopefully calm her down and, extend this as much as possible so we can get more info.
Ebe also pulls out his bow and reaches into his pack and pulls out a different looking arrow. Almost looks like a quill. Notches it and points it at Ross.
Okay. Let me read something. Yeah, as you say this, and Thebe, you pull your arrow out. A few seconds go by, and since it only takes voice, no, there we go. Where is it? Do you not? You don't have it memorized. Well, that sucks. Well, all right then.
I would be disappointed.
Yeah, that really sucks because I can't do what I was gonna do. So, before anything else happens, though, few seconds. Those few seconds go by. Give me one more check, Vec.
Okie dokie.
Oh my God, Ross!
Yeah,
what did you do to your
rolling.
dice, bro?
This is actually
Jeez.
good.
You're rolling all of his bad luck dice for him right now.
Rowan, I believe, would understand what needs to take place here. She's dealt with this. Y'all have dealt with this already before. She's dealt with this before. So, you know what?
Oh yeah.
Let's roll initiative for everybody, so we do it in an order here. Not necessarily fighting, but just to keep it flowing smooth. Where combat encounter. All right, y'all can go ahead and roll initiative. Ross, I'll let you. You can have Ross now. For everything that's about to happen. All right.
Terrible fucking rolls.
Right? Jeez.
Dude, you're contagious.
All right.
Hang on.
What is that?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
There you go.
Thebe, you pull your bow out and knock an arrow, right? Simon, you step forward and say what it is that you said.
Yep.
Boros, you are in the middle of casting a spell. You got about 20 seconds left before you're finished. Rowan has cast a spell. Ross is getting very volatile, Vic. What are you doing?
Shit. I'm still trying to restrain him.
All right. That'd pretty much be your round then. Just
Yeah.
maintaining hold, right?
Maintaining a hold, that's all I'm trying to do right now.
Okay. Rowan, you see this happening as well.
You said I knew what to do. Give me a
You
clue,
understand possession, right? Like there has to be either something to shunt them out or give the possessed a reason to or a chance to fight back. which is by taking damage. When you take damage, you can then you get a above table. You get a saving throw to shunt them out of you when you take damage.
Yep. Okay.
So-
I thought it was going to be something else. I wasn't sure what you were referring to. Roger that. All right. Sweet. Yeah, I think Rowan is still very much not happy, Rowan. So
She still has a
You-
level of exhaustion too.
yeah, she is gonna go ahead and flex a gauntleted hand, and without really saying anything, lashes out at Ross with a clawed hands.
It will
as
be an
magic-
advantage. He is restrained by ropes and a Vec.
Rodder.
And a
Jeez, yeah. Ross, go ahead and give me that charisma saving throw.
Roger that. I'll roll damage first. It's gonna hurt.
what?
Wouldn't even be that much.
Oh, never
damage
mind.
either.
You
It'd
don't
just
get
give
your
you,
saving
like,
throw until your turn. Sorry.
That's fine. Alright.
Yeah, you guys see what y'all have seen before. Rowan's. I'm assuming she took the gauntlet off.
Mm-hmm.
As she takes her gauntlet off, y'all see the nails kind of extend, and she just slashes Ross across the face. As that's probably the only exposed area on him at the moment. Anything else, Rowan?
I think she would. I don't remember if she was holding Kavop at this time, so I'm gonna say that she was not. Just wouldn't. I guess she would, because she was ready for the worst. I remember that.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
I think she would make sure to step in front of Simon and Boros. Although, yeah, I think that's what she would do. I don't know that she would really pay attention to anyone's spellcasting at this point.
Okay.
There you go.
Simon, you see all this. What is Simon doing?
I continued with my, talk to her, trying to calm her.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
What do you say exactly?
Shit. I thought I ran through that.
Well, you did, but this is a few seconds later. Are you continuing to talk?
Yes.
So,
Basically, shit, just trying to build more of a picture as to how it went down. And, well, I mean, yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm...
I'll tell you what. Give me a persuasion check. Unfortunately, it's going to be a disadvantage because she is not in a good place right now. So that's a 23. But roll me another one. Well, 23 is fucking fine. Fuck, Simon. As she looks at you, still struggling, she doesn't soften, but she looks at you and just screams, or Ross rather, screams in your face. She brought hell upon us!
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. You see Simon's shoulders kind of slump, and he has the appearance of giving up and just watching what the rest of his companions do.
Alright. Ross, first thing, you and Vec give me an athletic check. You are still trying to break free, and at the end of your turn, you can see if you can shunt this spirit out of you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, go ahead and make your saving throw, dude. Charisma save. Yes, because you have Rowan's whatever on you, protection thing. So.
Attributes, charisma. Wait, why didn't you roll? Oh my god, I'm gonna roll.
Jesus Christ. You can roll if you want. That's fine. I don't think you need to. No. Yeah, so you guys see all of this happens in a second, right? Rowan casts something. Simon speaking. Thee pulls his bow. Vec is wrestling. Rowan steps forward and slashes him across the face. And as she spouts out, as Ross spouts out this answer to Simon's question, Ross immediately, he sits up straight, his eyes shut, and you see this translucent form kind of thrust out of his chest forcefully as it floats across the room. You know what? Let's do this. As it is thrust out, and that's cool. Wow, that's just stupid looking. Okay.
Yeah, well, you can make a token, bud.
Huh?
There's no token.
Yeah, there is. It's there. As this creature is thrust out, it drifts across the room. It turns and look back, and you guys see the image of Kasha, right? But it is horribly distorted, and it gives out a wail as it comes out. Let me do an initiative roll here for this. And as it looks at all of you, you see it begin to turn as if it's going to leave, but turning towards the wall here. But this image is distorted. Ross, anything else before the end of you end your turn?
I mean, the charisma saving throw is at the end of my turn, yeah?
Right. I would allow you to say something if you want, know, like a reaction or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the reaction. I'm sorry, I didn't know if we were. Okay, got it.
I mean, not reaction, like a bonus action type thing, where as you spit this thing out, you could say something.
Okay. I would not even bother fighting Vec because he's my friend. I would release the sword. I imagine I could still do that once I get control of myself. Yeah, I do immediately drop the sword to the ground, and I would call out to the spirit and say, "If you leave here now, you will never see your sisters avenged. But if you stay, I promise, when our mission is done, Kara's head will be presented as tribute to you and all of the fallen." Say.
Give me a persuasion check. Holy fucking shit. Jesus.
Kind of wish that was on a smite.
As the creature has turned, immediately shunted out of Ross, and Ross spits this out. Huh?
The creature?
Well, the ghost. Yeah, it's a creature, right?
Kara? I mean, Kasha?
Yeah.
She has a name, bro.
Basically,
Thank you,
at this point.
Damn.
Hey, I mean, this was a person, bro.
As Kasha is shunted out of Ross's body, the wraith or the ghost of Kasha gives out a wail, turns towards the wall, and Ross spits out these words, and you see it pause. And even though it's a ghostly image, you swear you see it slouch or slump slightly, its body. And it turns back towards you. In this form, there's no communicating with it as it doesn't speak, but it kind of drifts down. You know what? Yeah, with a natural 20, holy shit! It kind of drifts down, and you see it almost like a habit, kind of sit on the bed, but of course there's no impression on the bed. As its head just kind of looks down at the floor, the twisted visage of this creature softens. This ghost, sorry, Simon.
Whole of Kasha.
Yeah, we'll
Come on.
we'll
fuck that.
end the
This is
combat
me.
because that was some really good rolls and it didn't go horribly. So
I let go of Ross and release some of his bindings.
Yeah. I'll stop casting.
sorry you were wasting an incantation, but
Well, you didn't lose any resources, more important.
yeah.
I don't know if we'll need it, so I'm okay with that.
Ross, are you okay?
Define okay, and give me time to think about it while my brain returns to normal. I'll tell you later.
Right. We'll talk about it over a sandwich.
You see a very weak smile, but a nod.
Ross, I will tell you that you know what? Y'all go ahead. Y'all continue. I'm sorry.
I think Rowan is preparing to. She is ready to cast a spell.
Capture undead and make a servant.
I will inform you of what it is, DM. But I don't think she's saying anything. She is reaching down to her amulet for right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I will message you what it is. Does anyone say anything?
I don't know this woman.
I mean, Ross will say something, but I don't. I feel like I'm talking a lot as well. So
You were just
know.
possessed.
I know.
I don't know how familiar your characters would be with ghosts. Probably not much other than Rowan. But I mean, this isn't really a ghost. More just the actual soul of the entity that was Kasha. So it's a little different. Gotcha. But you see who was holding the other discs?
Rowan.
Rowan? Okay. You see the ghost sitting on the bed, look down, and then you see her kind of glance over towards Rowan. Rowan just had them, right? She didn't like put them in a bag or.
No, she has them out. I think she has them out.
I think she did because y'all were deciding which one to use for this, right?
Right.
So, yeah, she looks over at the two or the three that you have. And you see a look, kind of a sorrowful look come over Kasha's face, and then you see what could be interpreted as shame as she looks away. Anybody got anything to say or do in this moment?
No.
I guess after releasing Ross, Vec is just kind of curious on this ghostly figure. Just kind of like just very gingerly just like walk over to it, but keeping his distance, just staring at it.
Actually, Boros
Unsure.
approach Ross and just ask, "Are you okay?"
I'm gonna answer you, but I'm gonna let Vec finish what they were doing.
Yeah.
If they were doing anything else. You got anything else?
You said you approached the ghost, Vec?
Yeah, he kind of gingerly approaches
Gotcha.
the ghost, kind of like just staring at it, unsure,
Okay.
and like sits in one of the beds, just staring at the ghost. That's it, though.
Thief, what are you doing, bud?
Just sitting there.
Alright. Ross, are you gonna answer Boros at this point?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I nod and murmur, groaning as I get to my feet.
Yes, I'm me, and I'm all right. I'm still alive.
Sure, you want to go through with communing with the other three?
My brows kind of meet in a frown.
If they're anything like her, I think we have to.
What else are we trying to glean? Did you not get your answers? Whatever's happened there has happened.
Right?
This is true.
But let me ask you something. If you had the opportunity to speak, and you were silenced, and then was given the opportunity to speak again, even the glimmer of an opportunity to speak, would you not want your chance to voice your opinion?
Of course. And that makes a lot of sense. But does it have to be right now?
Well,
I want to...
there's kind of no better time if you think about it. I mean, we have to factor in this time dilation thing. If we can do whatever we do here, and 1 hour, what's the ratio again?
1 minute to 1 hour.
Yeah.
So 1 minute here is
Nope. Other way.
Other way.
1 minute there
Yeah.
is 1 hour here.
There you go.
Well, let's take advantage of that. If there's really no risk, what's the disadvantage to letting these guys out of their container?
Its advantage is every second we waste here is still a second we waste here. We came through that portal into this hellscape, chasing, literally, one of the lords of it. Do you really think he's gonna wait for us to have all these casual conversations with people whose outcome we can't change? Deep kind of gets up frustrated and starts walking to the corner of the room, not facing anyone.
Simon looks over towards where Thief moved, and you see him. The best guess that you can get is that he kind of sees the point that Thief is making. We need to kind of get back to what we originally came here for, and then deal with whatever it is that happened on the outside. Because what we do here, like I said, if we can get shit done in 6 hours, 6 minutes has passed in the place that really matters, right? So let's get done what we have to do here, and then worry about all this extra shit. And that's what Simon says.
I think
We can always tuck these guys away and grill them later and find out what's going on.
Rowan would simply ask to Kasha, can you return back to... And she kind of glances down at the discs in her hand.
There's almost a horrified look on this ghost's face as it shakes, as an immediate response, it shakes its head. But then, looking at Rowan and looking down at this now empty disc, the ghost kind of holds its hands out like to say, I don't know.
All right. Simon turns to Kasha and says, look, you helped us out when we appeared here. Nothing was going right. And from there, we set a whole bunch of wrongs right. Trust us with, the process that we're going through. That will make things right.
The ghost looks at Simon. She looks at Simon and then Rowan, and then across at Thebe. And you hear a faint, kind of distorted voice. Trust.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it sucks sitting up in this low container. I don't know what it's like for you, but trust that we value you in some kind of way.
Jeez.
What? Come on.
Ish. I mean, kind of.
I mean,
you know?
we feel obviously something for you. I can't articulate that at this point, but we just don't want to leave you floating around being fucking miserable. So why don't you jump back in here? Let us figure out how to do whatever it is we need to do. Save the, your stuff, and let's go. Damn, that was a ramble.
It's like saying, I love you, bitch.
But you're gonna have to go back in the hole and put the lotion on while we take care of stuff.
She
behind
looks
the
at
scenes.
you, and again you hear this same simple, this distorted voice. As you hear, she looks at the disc and says, "Forced."
She says, "What?"
Forced.
I don't know what to make of that.
Meaning, the inference meaning she was forced into that form last time.
Okay, well, are you comfortable with just sitting in this room, floating around, doing nothing while we, you got...
That kind of like speaks up. Might be bad idea to leave here.
Yeah, okay. No, y'all have never seen anything like this.
I think Rowan would kind of look down at the disc, seeming to be thinking, and I would say that Ross would say,
I won't leave an innocent spirit here that was felled by evil in that. If we need to move, so be it. But I will deal with this spirit in my own method, and I ask none of you interrupt. And I will join you on your journey.
Zach is going to look over at you, Ross. What have in mind?
And I look you squarely in the eyes, Vec. And I would tell you, I ask that you trust just my word, and just as I trusted you to hold me. No, actually, describing it that way, it seems like you were embracing me. But regardless, what I mean to say is...
It's okay, just accept it.
I mean, it was quite nice, very warm.
Jesus
But,
Christ. Now I
more
just see
importantly-
Vec stroking your head. Jesus.
Of course,
God, thank God he's across the room.
I've been obviously going to be small spoon in Vec's arms, but regardless, my point is, as I trust all of you, I ask that you trust me in this and ask me no more questions on the subject.
Fine. If need help, ask.
Thank you. I always will, my friend.
Kind of out of nowhere, almost interrupting. Without turning around, Thiep says, Rowan, are you fit to travel?
Oh man! All right, let me refer to my notes
Do it.
real quick. I gotta make sure I read this right. You guys keep testing me.
We also need the voice. We need her voice.
Oh my god, dude! No way.
It's just a simple British accent
No,
that's
no,
high pitched and high octaved.
I will not embarrass myself like that.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Don't we have a bunch of voice clips from Rowan?
We sure do, and I sent them all to you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to make those into individual sound bites and put them into Foundry.
That's awesome.
Oh, they're already set up. You just gotta plug them in.
Yep. Oh, that's right. You did set them up as sound bites. Oh my god.
It took me 2 weeks.
All right. So what Rowan would say is, well, I could do with a few more hours of meditation, but if we need to move now, I can.
Yep. With that, Thebe turns back around and kind of looks from Simon to Ross, looking sort of for an answer from Simon, as in what he thinks.
I'm sorry. I was typing. Thinks
Yeah,
about
he was
what?
texting me.
God damn it.
See?
Thinks about leaving right now.
What do I think about leaving right now?
About specifically Rowan not getting the full amount of rest she needs and leaving now versus waiting.
Y'all have to
Well.
stay here for about another 12 to 16 hours. Because
Why?
y'all rested one day. Y'all got up. Y'all did the.
Yeah.
What?
You rested twice.
Yeah, we rested twice, but are you speaking from Rowan's account or just in general?
Yeah, for the exhaustion.
No. Remember, she's an elf. She meditates.
Right, but y'all just got up, right? Oh no, it's the end of the night.
This is-
Because
yeah,
okay, never mind.
We
Yeah,
finished
yeah.
our second rest. This was
So
down
you
to
need
one.
what? Four more hours?
Well, you also said that we can knock off 2 as long as Rowan doesn't do
She
anything
did.
crazy.
She
Yeah, I
knocked
already
off
did
2 by resting for that one full day.
I see.
So y'all would need another 4 hours from this point for her to get rid of the 3rd level.
I say do it. That's 4 minutes in the real world. Let's do it. Get
Oh, damn,
get
that's right, we
Rowan,
have to track
get
her.
get everybody back up to strength because we got shit to do. And anytime we spend here is well worth whatever's going on outside.
Spoken like a true king.
You see Ross beaming.
With his
Bruh,
blood
don't do
dripping down
this.
his face.
Don't do this.
That's all right. Just a bloody smile.
Dude, she fucked you up. Oh my god.
Simon
alright.
actually looks like he's proud of, something.
Aw.
He looks satisfied.
Right. Well, you heard our king. That leaves us 4 hours spare. I guess you have time to talk to them.
Now don't push it.
I like the idea of Simon being king. If I'm going to be captain, Simon has to be king.
I need a lieutenant though.
I would assign Lieutenant Deep.
Are you
What do you
sure
put-
about that? Given your past reservations about Thebe.
I think he's a talented recruit. Lieutenant Deep.
I appreciate it, guys, but we all know Rowan's the better candidate, don't we? As he looks over at Rowan and
Kind of
nods
shoot
for
her.
a second.
I think Ross would shoot her a glance and then shake his head.
No, her swordsmanship and lack of discipline,
As I look down at her feet,
and lack of tidiness. It's not enough to be a soldier. Not an officer. Maybe a soldier.
Simon agrees, bangs his hand down on the table to the left of him.
Oh, you guys. Come on, Rowan's made like half the decisions from the time we started until now. Is swordsmanship that important for a position like a lieutenant, or is she just like really good at like getting us to do what she wants, you know?
Look,
Uh-huh.
martial weapon prowess is kind of a sign of tight discipline.
Well, I'm not that great with the sword either. I always use a bow, you know?
Yeah.
Boros should be a lieutenant by that notion. Or Vec. Hell, Vec's the lieutenant of lieutenants. Have you seen him wield that thing, you know?
It's been my experience, those who don't want the responsibility are often the best candidate.
Vec just kind of looks around like, what, lieutenant?
Before we continue this conversation, and I do mean this as gently as possible, I need the room with Kasha.
Man, the ADD is bad. The ADHD.
Kasha is looking at all of you during this conversation, and
For real.
and you just hear, "What the fuck?"
the fate of the world rests with these guys. Nah, bro, natural 20 or not, I'm out of here.
He's like, what did I do?
Jeez.
But yeah, Ross, it was a smiling face as we're elevating the a well-earned elevation to the rank of lieutenant, but now it is a firm determination.
It won't take more than maybe a minute, but I do need this time. I'll explain later.
Yeah, let's give the man some privacy with Kasha. Not in a weird way. You know what I mean?
And Vec just kind of gets up, looks over at this ghostly figure, just gives it a nod and just walks out of the room.
Before Simon goes, he does mention the fact that you know where we came from, and you pretty much put your trust into us at that one point. Don't throw that away.
Yeah.
Then he makes his way to the bar and hopefully can afford drinks.
Yeah, how much freaking souls did we get for that?
It was 350 we decided on, right? Damn. Because it went from 1,000, and then we thought it was 300, but then it was 350.
Yeah, and then
we
y'all
spent-
y'all spent whatever, 80
Yeah,
and 65.
We have 205 left.
Who's holding the rest of it?
I think Rowan had those.
I think
Gotcha.
Yeah.
we're all pretty smart enough to figure out some kind of infinite souls glitch, right?
Yeah, just like the infinite water glitch in Minecraft. It just keeps on going.
Yeah, because Rowan started the bidding, and then she went up to collect, and y'all went with her. So I would assume she had
Yeah.
the souls.
Bro, we just need to use Revivify a bunch of times. No, I'm kidding. What we need is a Zealot Barbarian.
Rowan does hit you with a Cure Wounds, Ross.
Yeah, I think I would probably catch her hand as it's retreating, and then give her like a nod of thanks before she goes.
Sorry.
Probably
Yeah.
still barefoot.
As Steve leaves, he pulls out a weird-looking arrow, and just pushes it into your hand as best he can. He says to you, "It's paralyzing, Quill. Be careful."
Beat these.
Yeah, roughly. We killed a weird-looking rat thing. Use it on yourself if you need to. Just... we trust you.
I would nod. And close the door. And DM, I'm gonna do that thing.
Yep.
I'll ask, and then I think I would like it if the others got to do their thing, kind of circle around. You already know what I intend to do. I don't really need the art behind it, unless you absolutely want. But it's up to you.
No, I'll just send you a message.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are going to have a drink or some drinks, I presume.
No.
Vec will follow Simon to the bar and also get drinks as well.
I'll just accompany them. I won't be drinking.
All right. Do y'all want to have a conversation? What do y'all want to do here? I don't mind. I mean, y'all can buy all the drinks you want. Y'all can RP and talk. Just whatever. I mean, I don't have anything planned further in this particular establishment at the moment, so it's whatever y'all want to do.
I just went to the bar to, take me out until the next thing is decided, bro. So,
Liddy.
Yeah.
right.
Do you have a connection up right now?
I
He
believe
did, but he
did.
yeah, excluded Thebe during the auction.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I could put up a new one. That
Nate,
take, but
You don't need to. People just say before you leave, Simon. Hey, look. While the captain's busy, could you, being the king, could you coordinate with the others? We're gonna be leaving here soon. And I just want to make sure everything goes over smoothly, Maybe just get a feel for it, see if anything weird's gonna happen. I don't trust this place at all. Maybe get eyes on that vampire guy that was stalking Rowan for a little while. Just see if anything's out of place, What we're trying to do is when Rowan's up, we'll leave.
well, what kind of evidence we have of the vampire actually stalking Rowan? From what Simon gathers, he was just there getting his drink on, or a swerve on, whatever it was.
We had nightmares a few days ago, and we can't rule out the fact that that man might have done something because he was looking at her weird the whole time in the bar.
Maybe he thought she was hot.
Simon,
I mean, Rowan's not a bad-looking chick, right?
this isn't the mental link, right?
No,
I'm allowed.
Oh, this is out loud?
Yeah.
I'm allowed at least. So
Okay.
I imagine Simon is as well to respond.
So
Okay.
to clarify, Thebe is not right here. He's at the bar then, right?
He would have grabbed Simon before you left, so that's
yeah,
what I
this
was
is-
turning then.
This is before we, barred up.
So Rowan's right there, and you guys are saying this loud.
Sure.
Got
Guess
it.
so.
I just need to make a note. That's it. That's why I'm saying it.
Bruh.
Please continue.
Consequences impending.
Sorry, Rowan, I didn't see you there. You know what I mean?
Too late for that shit.
Simon,
Got him.
she's there. We could say it to her. It's not too late. Rowan, you know what we mean. Like, we just want to make sure everything's good here. And, I don't really trust this place. We are in hell after all, and I don't know why you guys are acting so casual here, but this place sucks.
Yeah, it kind of does suck, but at the same time, we have. Fuck. I got interrupted. Sorry.
Who interrupted you, Simon?
Real world.
Real world.
Oh no.
Dude, you can communicate with the real world from here? That's awesome, dude. Wow.
I mean, yeah, I can kind of do that. It's a hidden talent.
This
there's-
is why
there's
you're
like
probably like the best king.
There's like a fourth dimension, and there's this wall, and sometimes I can pass through it.
Dude, I know what you mean, but I really don't.
I get it.
know? Yeah. So anyway, look, Simon, why don't you, coordinate with the others? With the mind thing that you're doing, that you do, and
Yeah. Before he continues to the bar, he looks around the room and establishes a new mental link with everyone except, the avatar that isn't here.
Wow.
All right.
I think it's a
Damn.
kid.
Jeez.
Is Rowan headed out to the bar as well, or is she trying to get her rest?
Oh, I mean, she was gonna rest, but
Okay.
you know what? No. I was told that she needs to rest. So, otherwise, I feel like she would be right on you guys' heels. Like, what do you mean? I'm attractive? You guys need to explain that. I feel like she would want cool answers, but I'm gonna leave that to-
So then she stepped
if you're
out just to
having-
give Ross the room for a moment. Okay.
yeah.
She does have the other room to use to sleep in.
go to bed, Rowan. You always do this. Go to sleep.
Before he walks out the door, Simon looks back at Rowan, kind of appraisingly, says, "Well, I mean, there's just this way that your ears are kind of pointy," and then he leaves.
Jesus Christ.
Jazzy's gonna watch this episode, right?
Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna love this. It's gonna be gold, maybe bronze.
Y'all are
I'll
gonna
settle
make
for bronze.
that poor girl like blush out of her skin.
All right. So before y'all do what y'all are gonna do, I want to ask something. Are y'all trying to get just Rowan's 4 hours that she needed, or is everybody taking a long rest? Because that would be 6 hours.
Right.
Feeble take a long rest because he can do so.
Okay. Because the guys that just fought, they're gonna need to rest for the full 6 hours.
Oh, have they not?
I mean, two of them are fine. One of them is kind of banged up.
Get the full rest.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes real world time. Let's go.
It's 6 minutes real world time. If you rest right now, you know what I mean.
All right, we're really gonna split the hairs over 4 minutes.
But if y'all want to have some
Hey.
drinks first, yeah, it's gonna be like 10 minutes.
I mean, all of our combat has really lasted less than
Yeah, nanoseconds.
4
No.
minutes. So,
Yeah.
stop it. We're gonna get killed.
All right.
Yeah, he's got Vex will get drink with the boys, and then he'll go rest.
Yeah, Simon drinks just enough to get really good sleep.
Get that little bit of fuzziness creeping in.
Yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. People rest 4 hours, and then in the difference of time, we'll use that time to scout the area Kind of take a note for anything that looks out of place, exactly like he described for Simon to do to the group.
Yeah, that. Jesus.
That turned out great. Just a demonstration of professionalism and subtlety. That was Simon's scouting mission.
I mean, thieves. Oh, Simon. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Okay. So,
So much fun.
so I assume y'all are just gonna have some drinks, and then we're just gonna get the rest done. Is that what?
Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna be like, everybody, look. After we wake up, we need to go out, go to the Hell Forge, smash up this shit, and get the fuck out of hell. So until then, cheers! And I raise my glass of whatever the hell it is I'm drinking.
It'll be 1 soul to purchase all. Everybody 1 drink. So like, there's what, 5 of you drinking, 4 of you.
I'm not drinking.
Oh, you're not drinking. Ross, would
No,
you go
I'm
have a
not.
drink?
He's dealing with the ghost right now.
No, I know.
Oh, this is after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know Vec is drinking.
I'd be chilling. It was a harrowing ordeal.
All right. So,
Chill.
well, it looks like it's just you 3. So yeah, it would just be 1 soul, and that would buy all 3 of you a drink.
All right.
Unless
Then-
you want to use gold. There's always that option.
I mean, are we coming
do
back
have a lot
to
of
hell to
gold.
where we can spend some souls? I say let's go broke.
That's up to you guys.
Let's-
If
Okay.
y'all want to come back to this fucking place.
I'm gonna let it rain souls. I'm talking. I want the succubus to get down and, well, as her name implies,
Recall,
you know,
we were gonna use it on the road as well, just in case. Just that was discussed with everybody.
on the road.
Yeah, this is all currency. That we
Have
can
you ever
spend.
met anybody else that would, like, we hadn't come across somebody in Luke Ghislaine talking about, hey man, you can have this potato for like half a soul.
on the road in
Fallen as
hell?
pain.
In hell, I mean, like while we're traveling through the hell.
Simon sees the wisdom in this and shuts up.
Oh, great king!
Just like that, he goes, "Oh yeah," and shuts the fuck up, and finishes the rest of his drink.
That's Simon.
That is like the most drunk Simon thing.
Hey, well, look, gotta play it like it falls, right? I mean, I can't take a mulligan, you know.
Oh my
I mean-
god.
I love Simon. Oh my god.
No, you don't. Admit it, you don't.
I
You don't
love
love
Simon.
Simon.
I love Simon. Simon's awesome.
Josh, check Foundry.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh God. Look at his face. This is where the camera plays a role. I need to turn mine on.
What am I looking for?
Do it.
Do what?
What is he asked, what is he
What am I looking
Look,
for?
look in the chat. You should have. I'm requesting a check from you.
I don't have anything.
What?
Oh, somebody else got it.
No, it's showing it on my screen. Just waiting for him to roll.
Mm-mm.
Let me delete
Or
this.
Just
I'll
DM him.
We'll just do this. then.
DM him and
Yeah.
say, yeah, give me a this and a that. Mix it up, swirl it around.
You feeling good tonight, huh, Anthony?
Wait a minute.
Yes,
Wait
sir.
a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boros is a little
yeah.
confused at the moment.
Quit bringing attention to it or you'll kill it.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. But someone else might.
Oh?
Simon, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Give me an intelligence ability check.
Absolutely.
Because I'm confused.
Ability check. And oh
All
my
right, the
god.
drinks are good, buddy. So enjoy.
No. I'm gonna fucking add some shit to that.
No, it doesn't matter with that low. I mean, you'd have to re-roll it and get higher. Period. So, and
Hang
it's
on,
nothing
let me-
nefarious. I'm just seeing if Simon would think of something. That's all.
Killing me, bro.
So,
this hurts. Down my soul.
I mean, you can re-roll. You have inspiration, don't you? Or no, you have. Oh,
I have.
Oh,
you have determination, but that's only for saving throws.
Yeah, I'm good. All right. Anyway, roll it. Let's go. Do it.
Anyways, I'm assuming that y'all want to kind of move on now. Everybody's good.
Sure.
As everybody returns to the room, Ross is there. The ghost is gone. But yeah, everybody can go ahead and hit the long rest if you want.
Ooh.
Simon does, just because he has the opportunity to click buttons.
The reason is anywhere.
That's a pretty solid, reason.
I am not.
And
in
we're
this room.
all up
I'm
in
the
this
other
one room.
Well, I'm assuming
Other room.
it's about that time, and everybody's kind of gathering, right?
Well, we all hug each other and kiss everyone goodnight.
Why are you making it weird?
Yeah.
Because
DM,
Going
did
in
I?
the other room.
Is everyone back up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying everybody's gotten their rest, and y'all are kind of
Yeah.
gathering together and getting ready to do whatever. So,
Okay. So what did I notice?
in where exactly?
I did a patrol around, like I was describing. So I guess I'm looking for things like, hey, is there like anyone that stands out being weird? Is the town devoid of
So-
people?
During the time,
Yep.
I guess about 2 to 3 hours that you weren't doing your meditation. Yeah, you didn't notice anything more unusual than has already been noticed, right? I mean, there is a smattering of different creatures in this place. They come and go. It doesn't seem to follow any time, like a tavern in the real world. It would be evening time and they would get busy, right? And then, but here it just seems to the flow is kind of random. Different creatures, different from creatures that you didn't think you would see in this world. Again, stuff like the beholders and the mind flayers and whatnot. But yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary as far as you know. Yeah, but you're not sure what's normal for this place either, right? So.
I mean, I've been here a few days. I can cross-reference the few days I've been here.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, nothing unusual that would draw your attention. How about that?
Okay.
The vampire never came back. I'll give you that.
Okay. So I'll let the party know that. That was the only thing I noticed.
I will tell y'all, since y'all been here for a couple of days, there are multiple ways out of this place. The way y'all came in was kind of a very singular linear path leading to Vagelstal. Once y'all have gotten here, y'all have seen multiple avenues to leave around the city. So, which direction would y'all try and leave? Would y'all not try, but would y'all leave the city?
Yep. So we'll scout. So we'll say that I scouted those entrances then.
Okay.
What looked the most populated or unpopulated? Was there anything that stood out for that we could hide maybe to mask our departure?
This place seems to be visible from a ways off in all directions. So it's almost intentional, right? So any way that you decide to leave, it's going to be fairly. You're going to be visible from just about anywhere.
Okay, so help me reconcile something then. You said we didn't see a bunch of exits or entrances on our way in, but now we see multiple. But you're saying right now that's not the case because anything is visible from anywhere.
Okay, so when y'all were coming in, y'all could see it from the side that you're on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could see the structure. You couldn't see behind it because of the arena and the tavern, the buildings, and all that. You couldn't see beyond that. But now that you're in the city and you wander around, you see these other exits on the back sides, and you can see that there are multiple ways in and out of this place.
Okay.
Coming up to it, everything was kind of blocked. Your view was kind of blocked because of the structures from the side that you came up. Because the arena is massive.
Okay. And there's no night or day here or anything? It's always the same?
Not that you can tell. Yeah, it's always the same kind of darkened reddish hue everywhere. And then as you look up, it's just pitch black. At a certain point, it just turns black and you can't see anything else.
Gotcha.
You always seem to be in a dim light.
Dusty
Okay, cool.
would love it.
Hey y'all, can y'all see me?
I'm right over here. Come on, fellers. Let's go. I'm leading the pack.
Jesus.
Stop it.
Sorry, continue, Thief. I'm so sorry.
Cross-contamination.
Yep.
Oh, it's all good.
Crossing
People
the
ask how are
streams.
we getting it out of here? To the group.
We are going towards the Hellforge, which was the same direction that Tyrael pointed us to.
All right. Well, you guys had discovered before entering this place that as long as you traveled in what you thought was east direction, even though the structure that he pointed to you has somewhat changed, it always seems to be to your right. No matter what direction you turn, no matter what, it always seems to be to your right. So you aligned yourself with what you thought would be an easterly direction from where you left. So, man, now that y'all have been in here, you know what? Give me a survival or nature check, Thebe, your choice, to determine which way you guys would head. See if you can determine which is the way you need to head.
Thebe looks at Vec for help.
Yeah, that will definitely help.
Okay, hold on.
So I'll help you, Vec.
Are you doing nature or survival?
I will do survival.
Okay, hold on a second. Thebe, unfortunately, you are not proficient in survival.
That's why Vec's gonna do it.
So you would not be able to assist him in that way. Because you're not trained in survival, so how would you assist in survival, right? Now, you are both
Well,
proficient in
yeah,
nature.
I mean, I can do nature.
But you both have the same bonus in nature as well, so it really doesn't matter which one of you do it. But whoever does it, you would have advantage.
All right, I guess I'll do nature. Nature. That's one roll.
Oof.
Yeah.
You talking to me, Ross? Condition?
Hmm?
Did I miss something? Hold on.
That's okay. Resolve X first.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. You fairly certain that you have found the direction you guys need to travel. You're not 100%, but you're about 80% certain. Very hard to tell in this landscape. There's nothing to give you a sense of direction.
Because it's like looking over the landscape. No, see. Sure. That direction.
us hurry.
I say, kind of nodding to Vic.
And
Yeah.
be careful. Once we're out of the bounds of this town, these demons can come after. So watch our back.
Yes, we should definitely watch our back.
Rowan says, looking around, paranoid.
Well, then, before we leave, let's do this the right way. What do you say? Try and get out of here unnoticed?
So do you
Sure,
say,
let's do it that way.
As Thebe casts Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Charisma saving throw.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
yeah, that's
I
weird.
don't know.
That's
I didn't
think
target
odd.
them. Maybe that's why.
That's really odd.
Yeah, I also don't know why it's asking for a charisma
I'm
save.
just no, don't do it. I'm just gonna delete that, guys. Don't worry about it. You shouldn't be a charisma save on that at all. Yeah, you guys. Thebe has cast this before, so you guys feel that sensation come over you as the shadows around you kind of deepen. But this isn't. It does say that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You notice as you look around the room, a little harder to focus on your friends than usual, or not the room. Where did you cast this at? Y'all are still in the tavern.
Yeah, we would have still been in the room after we met up. We didn't
Okay,
leave that
okay.
location.
All right. Y'all understand that y'all have to stay within a certain distance of Thebe, as y'all have been through this before. So, but some of you are aware that there are creatures here with the ability to see unnaturally. So, keeping that in mind, if you guys want, you can all give me a stealth check. And add a 10 to it, please.
Already
Yeah.
did it, bro.
I think you needed to target everyone with that theme.
Yeah, I think
It's-
so.
It's fine, though.
That's
You
all
can
good.
just add 10 to your check.
Well, here, let me open my sheet and do it, because
It looks like there's already 10 added.
Yep, it does. So just, yeah,
Sweet!
just give me the stealth check.
Okay, nice.
Damn.
Why didn't it add it for Ross? It added it to everybody. Oh, no, it didn't add it to Vic or Thea.
Why is it added to mine?
It added it to Simon's, too. So that would be a 21 Ross, a 29 for Vic, and a fucking 33 for Thebe. Holy shit. Oh no.
Just because
Oh,
Simon
you
has
did
that
get the
innate
plus 10.
ability
Yeah.
to see sneakiness.
Isn't that a 38 for me?
No,
Yeah,
it,
it's a
it
30.
added the
30.
10 already. You had an 18, and then it added 10.
No, that's
No,
proficiency and his modifier.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So Thebe,
Cool.
even gravity has lost sight of Thebe as Thebe begins to drift away.
Oh,
Where the hell I get a plus 15 from?
no, she
Why-
shouldn't have
why do I
disadvantage
have a-
anymore.
Why do I have a plus 12?
Well, she has disadvantage because of her armor,
Right.
Oh, never mind.
and so does
I
Ross.
see.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but still, plus this would be a 14. But I mean, that's a really high average for everyone. So, I mean, the lowest is a 14. Yeah, you guys are fairly certain you make it out. And there is a moment when you guys exit the actual boundary of the city, which is each pathway leading into and out of the city here. There is an archway, right, that you have to pass through in order to actually step into Vagelstall. When you step beyond that boundary, you feel the kind of a vibration on each of your arms as the rune from the pact that you signed coming in flashes for a second and then fades and dissipates completely. And with that, we are going to go to break, guys. Be back in here at 15 after.
Oh,
Alright, welcome back. And when we left off, or when we took our break, the party had made their way out of Vegelstall and back into the plane of hell, where they are traveling in a direction they're fairly certain it's the correct direction. As you guys step away from Vagel Hall, you do once again see the structure that Tyrael had pointed out to you early on, off to your right. Always seems to be off to your right, no matter which direction you travel. It does loom closer, though, than it did when y'all first got here. So, even though you're not walking towards it, you still seem to be getting closer. Or maybe it's getting closer to you. You're not sure. But with that, you step onto... so y'all would have gone out that way. So from this direction, when y'all came into Vegelstall, y'all were on a very narrow walkway that winded through some lava fields. On this other side, when y'all step out, it's more of an open plain. But out in this direction, you see pillars here and there. Not tall, maybe 10, 15 foot tall pillars. At the base, there's something clumped around the base of each one, and they are not in any kind of pattern. They're just kind of randomly placed around. And off in the distance, you see some creature or something or other kind of moving in between and around these structures. They're off in the distance. They are not close to you, but you can make them out. As you are heading, we're gonna call it east. That's the best guess that y'all have, or what y'all are calling east for now. And as you pass by some of these pillars, within 30-40 feet of them or so, it's you hear a moaning and a wailing, and you see what appears to be bodies kind of chained to the bottom of these pillars, and they are reaching out and struggling, and you hear again this moaning and wailing coming from them. All the structures all these pillars that you see have this same clump of tortured souls, for lack of a better word, kind of chained to the bottom of them. There are also bodies strewn about here and there. Not a lot of them, but you do come across bodies every once in a while. Some humanoid looking. They're burnt and or they are either burnt to damn near a crisp, or they are cut up and sliced up beyond recognition, but they are humanoid in appearance. Yeah, this seems to be like almost like a wasteland of sort. But as you pass through here, having passed without trace on for that first hour, you move through fairly unnoticed, as far as you can tell, by even if they can notice you, that is, these entities or these creatures or these tortured souls or whatever they are that happen to be chained to the bottom of these pillars. And the large shadows or creatures or whatever they happen to be moving kind of on the edge of your vision don't seem to take notice of you at this point.
Our scouts are thieving Beck right now, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not really scouting us.
Well, they're kind of guiding in the direction you need.
Yeah. Do you want to scout? You want to scout, dude? You think that's a good idea, Captain?
Lieutenant, I'm trusting you for this operation.
Jesus Christ, Captain Mike.
Yeah. Okay, so that's definitely a yeah. No.
It means you have orders to scout the trail and make sure we get to the Hellforge safely.
All
Attention!
right then. Yeah. Deep salutes. Yeah, Simon, you're the best scout. I mean, Boros is pretty good too. What do you think, Simon? You know?
Simon looks at Thebe knowingly and pushes his way forward, looking all over the place.
So at this point, what exactly are you looking for? I mean, you have your direction, right? So what is it that the scouting is, or the scout is trying to accomplish? What is it are you trying to avoid something, or are you looking for landmarks? Like, what exactly are you looking for here?
I'm basically moving in, taking the party in the direction of the Hellforge, this structure that Tyrael pointed us towards. At the same time, keeping an eye out for shit that might impede our travel.
All right. Well,
I
you
don't
can
know how
give me.
more simple I can put it.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check as you see creatures moving about this wasteland. But give me a perception check and I'll see if you get any detail. Jesus fucking Christ.
Every game.
Oh Jesus, that's gonna be it for this week, guys. I'm so done with Simon's ass. Jeez, man, what the fuck?
You rolled a nat 20.
Wait, you couldn't guess that?
Right? Anyways. Yeah, Simon, as you step out, you're kind of walking a little ahead of Thebe and Vec here. And you kind of zero in on one of these creatures that you see, roaming about. And, it's still within that first hour. So, y'all are still fairly hard to notice. But one of the creatures you see, they seem to be feeding, almost like grazing, but focusing in on them, you now notice that there are larger creatures, probably 6 feet tall, maybe 7 feet tall. Quadrupeds, it appears to be, and that there are some smaller, now that you really pay attention, there are some smaller creatures that are kind of swarming around them, like almost like a herd. But these little creatures are only about 2 feet tall, and they're just kind of swarming around the larger one, following them. But that's all you can.
All right. Do they look aggressive? Do they look like something I should be worried about?
I mean, you're in hell, buddy.
Fair enough. Hey guys, there's some shit up ahead. Looks like, creatures. Maybe we should be a little more wary.
Oh, good catch. Can we escape them? Like, is there room for us to sneak around, you think?
Let me check real quick.
So in the direction you're traveling, these creatures don't seem to be moving in any specific direction. They seem to be just kind of roaming. So it would be extremely random. Like there's no pattern, you know what I mean? If you keep continuing this in direction, you can deduce that, yeah, eventually you're probably going to run into one or two or more of them.
Okay. Simon says it looks like these are just random creatures roaming around with no sort of purpose. Might be advisable to go around them.
Okay, let's do that then, huh?
Great idea.
A little easier said than done. Like I said, they are kind of moving in random directions. So I will show you this though. You know what? Simon, yeah, I'll show Simon. That's kind of what you see. You can't make out details on the smaller ones, but that's kind of what you see. I don't know if you did you get that, Anthony? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nothing.
this doesn't quite look like something we want to tangle with.
But if you guys would like to continue in this direction through this wasteland with and trying to avoid running into these creatures, you can give me. I will let you guys decide. You can do stealth, or you can do like a survival check to see how well you can avoid. I'll let the group decide. Stealth will be a little lower DC. Just letting you know.
I think overall we have a better stealth roll than survival.
At this point,
Aren't we
also,
s-
it is Pass Without Trace has run out. So
Gotcha.
So we basically got 3 people who aren't stealthy.
Yes, the other option is we could just fight them.
We could do that too.
Why not
Okay.
try and
Vec,
caught, then choose to fight?
Vec would interject. We have time to fight.
Bro.
Well,
Alright.
time continues forward.
Wait. What was the plan, King?
Kill stuff. Wipe this out. Continue in the straight and narrow.
We don't think there's a way around to circumvent. I mean,
let me help y'all out here. Simon, with that perception check, you got a pretty good view of one of the creatures. Looking out about, there are many of these things just kind of roaming. Just to let you know, like if you fight, could possibly draw a bunch more in. Possibly.
Alright, hold on, guys. I've reassessed the situation.
Yeah.
It's like, wait.
What do you want? I take a second look, and I'm like, yeah, let's go around these guys. I mean, fuck. Come on.
Well, there's no going around them. Like you have to keep going in this direction. Y'all know that.
Mhm.
It's a matter of avoiding them if as best you can. Because like I said, they're kind of wandering in the pathway in the direction y'all are traveling. They're wandering just kind of at random. There's no pattern to it.
Mhm.
So it's almost like avoiding patrols, but you have no idea the
Yeah,
pattern that the patrols are on.
we're trying to fill the spots between their lines of sight.
Yep, he's trying to
I
shoot
don't-
the gaps.
Okay. How many of us can fly? I know Boros and I can do so. Boros could probably even change to something large enough to carry others. Thebe, can you?
Can I carry?
No, fly.
Oh, I could probably figure something out if it's needed. I could also get really small and like, I don't know, like a spider, you know?
That's just as good, I suppose. And I look towards Simon. Do we think that an aerial route would avoid any trouble with these things?
You did not see wings on these creatures. Anthony?
It's in deep, profound.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
Yeah, look, I'm in the middle of shit.
I
So-
do believe he asked if these things could fly.
Yeah, and I told you
No,
did
it
not
doesn't
see
look like they
wings.
can fly.
Right.
Doesn't look like, I don't see any wings. Looks like they're on the ground.
Alright. Then, looking at Boros, I can easily carry one person. 2 might be a stretch. How many do you think you could take?
I could carry Thebe, but if you're asking me to transform again, I guess we're not exactly trying to be inconspicuous, just out of the way. I could carry 2, at least.
Covers everyone.
Especially if Thebe turns into a spider.
That's what I would recommend.
I mean, if I'm a spider, then like I don't have to do the flapping, right? So I think it might be better if I just become a spider, you know?
Is that what you were worried about? You know what?
Uh,
Never mind. I don't want to know the answer to that. Lieutenant, you are hereby ordered to turn into a spider. You're on spider duty.
That is such a cursed sentence. Oh my god! I would love to walk up to someone and say, "You're hereby ordered to turn into a spider. You're on spider duty."
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Okay, how are y'all doing this? Tell me who's carrying who.
I think Boros has to grab Vec and Rowan, depending on what they change into.
I can't change into anything. What are you
I
talking
know,
about?
but you
Depending
have
on
the
what
big old
Boros
sword.
changes into.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
you have that big old sword, which I don't know, might put you just past. I can carry an extra 230 pounds. So I don't think.
I would
Yeah, I
say-
think you're past up.
Yeah, I would think you would carry Simon and then Spider Thebe.
That's
and
what I was
then-
gonna
yeah,
say.
And then Vec and Rowan
So-
and Boros. If that's
Yep.
what you were saying. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
with the sword equipped, I'm probably over 400 pounds.
I'm aware. That's why I
Jesus.
said Boros needs to grab you.
Yeah. Actually, I could go. Yeah. Does that have enough strength? Please say fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna polymorph into an adult brass dragon.
Good lord. Brass dragon. Have you seen a brass dragon? I know you've seen some of the other chromatics, especially on the evil side, being the what you were, but a brass dragon? Because
Dragons
polymorph functions
aren't.
like you have to be familiar with the creature you're polymorphing into.
Yeah. As Lazarus back in Ravnica, dragons aren't uncommon.
Right.
Um, it's feasible he would have seen one. I don't know how familiar he would have been,
Because
like,
isn't brass?
interacting with one.
Yeah, brass are the good side, or the good dragons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Given where you came from, I don't know how familiar you'd be with a good dragon.
Hmm. Man, you said you're too traumatized to have a good experience with dragons. I think I think I think the young red dragon would still be strong enough to carry Beck and Rowan, hopefully. I say fingers crossed.
What kind of dragon?
Young red.
What about a white one? I think white ones have very high feral qualities, right?
I mean, 23 strength. Yeah, bro. I think you'd be all right with a 23 strength.
Yeah. The white one has less strength than the red one, than the young red, unfortunately.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure 23 strength would be plenty. Because you don't have anything else on you. Once you polymorph, it's just you. The only thing adding to your weight is whatever you're carrying. So
Yeah, anything that I'm carrying just kind of gets morphed into my body.
yep. So
Honestly, it's the size that does it.
that
Yeah.
well, yeah, that too. Rowan's fairly small. Vec is pretty big. So
No, that girl carrying junk in the trunk, man.
Oh my god.
No, her armor and pack and all that. She's
Brother.
but she's a half elf. She's not. And she's not a big half elf.
tell me her weight ain't over 200. Tell me her weight.
Oh, well, with the armor and all that, absolutely.
Exactly. That's neat.
I
I
was
don't
about
need
to
to
say.
say more. She heavy, bruh.
But could you imagine how much somebody
Brother.
like Vec would be his size wearing plate mail? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god! If I actually took the heavy armor proficiency, I would be killer.
So, all right. Ross, how long can you fly?
I mean, minimum of 4 hours.
Okay, so no problem. And then polymorph lasts how long?
1 hour.
Or a maximum of 4 hours, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. So you have an hour. As you guys initiate this, you do hear kind of pass over y'all's heads. As everybody looks up, you just see a shadowy figure kind of flying off into the distance. Seems to ignore you, but at that moment, you guys take off, and the creatures on the ground, I'm gonna say during that hour, a couple of them notice you. You hear a couple of kind of yells. You look down, and some of them are looking up at you. You see them also kind of give chase a little bit. Of course, they can't reach you, but y'all get a little bit better view of them at this point.
Anything crazy?
Yeah. This you see, some creatures like this kind of giving chase,
Oh hell no!
and then you see a bunch of the smaller ones. Which I don't have. But for an hour, You will have a lesser chance of running into enemies. It is not a 0 chance. Because there are, this is hell, creatures fly. So,
Nuh-uh.
No. Just an anti-air. Just an anti-air. That'll be fine.
you guys see little creatures like this kind of swarming around these larger ones.
Ew.
I can feel that. That's a vibe.
That's
That'll
what I
be
look
like,
like
I
when I
don't-
have to wake up at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, no, same. But I'm usually awake at 5 in the morning anyway, so.
Anyways, that's what you see. That's what you would have had to deal with on the ground, and each one of these larger creatures has like 8 or 9, maybe 10 of these smaller ones just kind of swarming and running in front of it, cutting back. Like it's almost like it's a strange symmetry to it, but yeah. You guys make it about an hour, but somebody roll me a d20, please. Anybody, roll me a d20, just one person. Oh shit, a 2.
Like to be the best 2 or the worst 2 we've ever had.
Okay, and who would kind of be trying to watch out? Thief, unfortunately, you're a spider. I don't think your perception's going to cut it at this point.
If I'm being carried in the arms of the dragon.
Assume you're riding on the back of him.
No, that'll be Jesus. That'll be strictly for Rowan. That's her spot. She rides top on dragon.
Well, wasn't I leading this thing?
I ride
What's
top.
my perception, dude?
Yes.
I mean, you could watch out, Simon, as well. I mean, you're being carried by Ross, so if you want to keep an eye out. But I mean, I'll let 2 of you roll, or somebody roll an advantage.
Well,
Probably have better perception than I do.
I can roll.
Or even the dragon. Yeah, I don't know what the dragon's perception would be, but geez.
They're better than mine, I think.
Oh, I'll give you advantage.
Fucking 26.
I'll give whoever advantage because I have it trained.
Simon just rolled.
All right, then a lot of advantage then.
I see that. Holy crap. Also, Simon, you had 10 hours on that last... Oh, no, you rested since then, so it's gone. Oh, no, it doesn't go away.
Technically, we'd have 4 hours left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And who
We
would
got
you
10
have,
whole hours.
Who would you have excluded? You did it out in the bar, so...
Rowan.
Well, technically, Ross didn't go out to the bar, neither did Thebe, so...
Alright, pick somebody and then that's who didn't get put in it.
Honestly, I would assume you would redo it the next morning when y'all headed out. So, that way you could get everyone you need to.
Right.
-1. So, that's your choice. Who would you leave out of it? I can't make that call for you.
Alright, hold on. Alright. It's just for me. I left out the...
Okay. And give me a dice roll for the hours. Give me a D10, please. Jesus. Man,
Another
look.
10, yes.
This
Welcome.
dude, he just rolls maximum. It doesn't matter. Like, pick a dice.
Why
He's
you-
gonna roll max.
That's why you need me.
Yeah, your D20s are gonna be D12s from now on. So,
That's fine. I'll just roll.
Also, if you're rolling perception, roll again at one more time because I gave you advantage.
well, no,
Or-
y'all are kind of separate. So,
Oh, You want me
But
to
I mean,
roll him?
with a 26, it's fine. Like, nobody else needs to roll.
Okay.
And with the 2 that you rolled, Vec, that 26, Simon is able to see and help y'all avoid things for the first hour. As the polymorph spell begins to wear off, you need a place to land. The land beneath you, still stretching out in what appears to be a wasteland. But at this point, the pillars that you were seeing have kind of stopped, and now below you just appears to be humanoids, from what you can see, moving around all over. I don't know how high you would be in the air, but there's no real detail. You'd have to, you're gonna have to find somewhere to land and possibly get some detail, or find a place to land where there's nothing around. It's up to you.
We need to find a clear landing spot.
Are you saying this as a dragon?
No, to the
In the mental link.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, either way, I can speak Draconic, so I can still understand either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what were you saying, Sean?
No, I'm gonna say, kind of looking down, and voicing to Simon and everyone else. Let's quickly see if we can scan any areas devoid of enemies. I start looking.
Alright, so that perception check was to try and notice to avoid things, which succeeded. I need another perception check to see if y'all can find a safe space, or at least a space to give y'all time, to prepare if something notices you.
How many of us need to roll? Or just one person needs to roll?
2 people can roll, or 1 with advantage.
I can check.
I can roll.
Jesus.
I'll give Boros advantage.
Boros, for the 27, you spot an area where... so these humanoids are kind of scattered, right? But you spot an area where... if you land here, you got about 100 feet to the nearest one. But that's about the best gap you can find.
Through mental link. Down there. There's a small gap. Not very big, but it'll offer us some time to recuperate.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Yeah, the mental link.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Nope, that's fine. Go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say. Who's breathing in the mic? Holy shit. That was loud.
Through the mental link, Vec will be like, do we have enough time?
I think that's you, Boros.
Time for what?
Before they attack.
Your guess is as good as mine. I'd say about 100 feet between us and the nearest... whatever they are.
Guard.
Are we landed or no? Or about to land?
We're about to.
Yeah, I was waiting for them to finish their conversation there, but yeah. You got something, Thebe?
Nope, just wondering.
Okay. So as you guys swoop in, as a dragon swoops, right? He swoops in, kind of making a tight circle, and comes to land in this little field. Y'all notice the ground here looks to be just endless piles of bones. All sorts of bones. You see skulls, legs, arms, rib cages. Like it's like the entire place is just, it's a floor of bone, a sea of bones. And as you land, you see this creature who is about 100 feet away, this humanoid or whatever. Actually looks like a human. You can't tell what it's doing, but yeah, it's not just humanoids. It is an actual human, and as you look around and see others, they are all humans. But for the moment, seems to pay you no mind. And as Boros, you feel Rowan climb off of your back, and you feel the spell come to its end as everyone sees Boros kind of shrink and shrivel as his legs contort and straighten. The wings shrink down and get smaller, and he reverts back to his natural self. Y'all have a moment.
Vec is gonna walk out like 10 feet and just guard in case any of them come forward.
Okay. What's the
I
plan?
like it, Boro. Can you do it again?
I can, but magics are limited. We'd have 2 hours at most.
How far do we see our destination?
So the structure, again, always off to your right, seems to be closer. If you had to guess, no, I'm not even gonna make you roll. If you had to guess, given your, experiences adventuring and traveling, it looks to be 3 to 4 hours away. But you're not certain in this place.
Right. I look, kind of at my pauldron at Spider Thief, and look around to the others. Well, we could try and push on for another hour, but it seems that at least 3 or 4 more, and that's just a very positive guess.
The only way is forward. Let's do it.
Let me see.
Could I check to see if there's a better pathing to get us closer?
Here, this seems to be a plain, right? Like there's no structures, there's no rocks, there's no pillars, there's nothing. It just seems to be a sea of bones, and within these bones, you see these humanoids just kind of wandering at random, all around you. The nearest one, again, being roughly 100 feet, and again, it appears to be a human, but there's nothing to block your path as far as you can see.
Well, then, could I check the surrounding area to see if there would be a better, more straighter path, with is it completely leveled? Like, there's no.
It is like at this point, it is just a plain. You could see to the limits of your vision, which in this place, you're not sure how far that is. Like you can't be certain of distances here. So you can see there's nothing blocking your vision. It just looks to be almost an endless sea of bone in all directions.
Is there any way that my survival instinct can tell me which direction would be the better path to go straight for.
The only thing you have to go by is the direction you've been traveling the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no markers here. There's nothing here to tell you which way you're heading. Everything here seems to be meant to confuse and distort.
"100 feet out, does it look like there are more of those creatures?"
There's more wandering, yes, but again, they don't seem
Haven't
to
noticed
take
this.
notice of you.
Did I smell anything different in the air?
Here, there's less of the sulfurous and that heat, in the air. And it's more of just decay and I'd say almost despair. Like if despair would have a smell.
Like sweaty tacos.
Ew.
That's
Extra salt on the sweaty tacos.
Not a sweaty
Trying to-
taco.
Now I'm trying to envision a sweaty taco.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm so sorry.
It's all your fault now. We're all envisioning sweaty tacos.
Man,
I'm so glad I'm not hearing this at work.
Over the table, we don't have anything that would attempt to lead us in the direction of this
Yes.
forge that we're trying to find. We do.
We do.
Ross. You have Ross.
Well,
Sort
we also have another holier option as well.
And that is.
I mean, I guess bringing it back to the table. I didn't. Interesting. Rowan would pipe up and say,
What?
Sweaty
Oh,
tacos. Oh,
That's embarrassing. All right, I hate it. I can't do this here. This sucks. I hate this.
Let's hear it.
Oh man, you're all looking at me. I'm turning my camera off. All right.
We're listening to you.
all you gotta do is
intently
cover
now.
it.
All right. Rowan would say, I could cast a spell. It won't last long, but it may give us a direction, divine a direction, that will lead us beyond by these creatures.
I forgot something.
Uh-oh. It requires a great deal of magic, though, so...
Through the mental link. If yeah, it should still be up. How long do you need?
1 minute.
Done. Do it. And Vic will stand guard in case anything were to approach.
Right, DM. I guess I was holding off to make sure the description is appropriate, but you know what? Let's go for it. Blah. Ow!
Hang on a second. Boros.
Oh, do I get to take it back?
Yeah, hang on just a second. Hang on a second. Since you are the resident caster,
Oh boy. Oh. Oh, oh. Um,
I think Rowan may feel that too. She is a pretty heavy caster, although hers is slightly different. But yeah, I'll do this.
guys, I don't believe we want to stay here much longer.
Oh. Awesome. I agree. We should move. A moment. And she spends the minute casting that spell DM. Again, I was going to ask you if I think that would be appropriate. Because the way it's described, it looks like this is just a plane. And there aren't I don't know. Whatever. She does it. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna ask. She does it.
All right. As you finish your incantation, roll me a D100.
Run!
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh my goodness! There we go.
Does a fireball shoot up into the air and land on me?
No.
Does an automaton come up and just fires a flare and just ignites everyone to come over?
Are we all turning into sheep?
Everybody,
Are we in the cow level?
row it. Everybody just hears moo, 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 moo. Rowan, as you finish the incantation, your spell
hi, Ron.
goes off, and there's a brief flash that almost like pings and pulls your sight in a specific direction, and then everybody sees Rowan disappear.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Bye, Rowan.
Bye guys. I'm dead.
Welcome to the plane of water. Do you have water breathing cast? Oh no! Oh my God! I was kidding.
Oh no! Please don't tell me. Actually, no. Do tell me.
She can't.
You're such a jerk.
I didn't do this.
Oh my god!
You
Actually, the worst.
you drift there for a moment. As you look around, and it begins to kind of dawn on you where you are. As you're just kind of floating, right? You feel a tug, and you get thrust out of there, and you reappear standing next to your friends. As everybody, after about 6-7 seconds, Rowan reappears right where she left from.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're here, Rowan. For a moment, you were in the astral plane.
Nice. Great.
What in the hell was that?
I think I'm gonna puke.
No. It looks like you're concentrating on a spell, so puking bad? I look at Boros questioning.
Puking aside, do we want me to transform again? That might happen to me.
Hold on. Is the spell still intact? Was I able to cast that spell?
You were, and well, so when you cast the spell, let me read something real quick.
That sucks.
So basically, I wasted the spell slot because I got sent to the
No. No, you did not. That's not how that spell works.
So this is the problem.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to see what he says, but
This is the problem.
you're reading it wrong. But go ahead.
You're not familiar with the location, right?
Okay. No,
That's,
not.
if I'm reading this correctly, it's a specific fixed location that you are familiar with on the same plane of existence.
Mhm.
So you are not familiar with where you are looking for. Therefore, the spell wouldn't work. But I will grant you. What? Go ahead, Sean.
So, I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by familiar. We know the name of the place, which is one of, like, the ways you identify familiarity, and we also can physically see it. What else do you need us to know? Have been born there?
No, it says familiar, so I would think it would be something. But I was giving it to you anyways.
Fair.
I was just saying that. Okay, but as as you this is the fucked up part. As you cast the spell, you get a ping, and your eyes are pulled in a direction, and then you're sucked to the astral plane. Now you're on a different plane of existence. The spell fails. Poop. So you return back to hell, and you think you know which direction it was kind of guiding you, but as soon as you left this plane, the spell winked out. Because it's what it says.
If I don't roll well,
If
to
you name
figure
a
out where-
destination on another plane of existence, or whatever,
That's
the
what I'm
spell
saying.
fails.
I think you're misconstruing how this works. You are on a plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
You name a location, right? So
Right.
you have now put a sensor on that location, and no
It's
matter
not-
what, it's concentration. So you maintain it. Doesn't matter where you go, you're still fixed on that location that you found the path to. As long as you return back to the same plane, you know where you're going. It's if you're on another plane of existence, like let's say we were in Sanctuary and we tried to
Okay,
hang
I
out.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, okay. Destination on another plane. That makes sense, because you cast it while you were on this plane. Okay. Even though you went to another plane, you had already cast it. It had already took effect. Okay. Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Now, it would be valid if you're like, hey, make a con save, because you got, like, yoinked between dimensions, or planes of existence.
Yeah, I
Okay,
wouldn't say that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that could be very disorienting.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Alright.
thank you, Sean. Give me a con
fuck up.
save, Rowan. DC 10, because you didn't take any damage, so DC 10.
Do I get benefit because I'm standing near Ross when I came back?
I think so. I hope
Um,
so. We're talking. We were talking.
Okay, I'm going to make you do 2 con saves. One for each shunt. So when you get shunted into the astral plane, the disorientation hits you, you have no bonus there. Because it's just you. So give me that con save.
Hey,
You're
Sean?
such a jerk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on.
If I fail in the astral plane, use my inspiration.
At least we won't have to clean it up if you throw up in the astral plane.
Oh my.
It's just
Fair
gonna stay
enough.
there forever.
Yeah, just floating.
Well, she's getting pulled back. That's the you know. But
Oh wait, I was looking at Ross. Dang
so
it,
yeah.
sad.
So give me that con save, baby.
It'd be really funny if her puke just became sentient and came back.
What is? Why do you want
That's the
that?
kind of storytelling I live for.
No
Oh,
problem.
hey, there you go.
You're disoriented, but you take a second. You realize, oh shit, the spell. You maintain concentration, and then you start to piece together what the hell happened, and then woof, you're shoved back again. Now give me a second con save. This time you are next to Ross, so you get the +5, which you probably can't fail unless you roll a nat 1. So just roll anything besides a nat 1, and you're probably
Rock with
good.
your rock.
Okay, here we go. Rowan, we really need to invest in Pacific Safety.
Nat one.
Warcaster would be there. Yeah, there you
There
go.
it
No
is.
problem. So, as you come back, this disorientation hits you again, and also the spell is pulling your, kind of pulling your sight in a direction that seems to be straight down.
Straight down as in under my feet.
As in, you're there.
Uh-oh.
I hate this place.
Is there any down? Are we on a cliff?
No.
Are we just on a plane?
We're on a plane.
Giant pile of bones, basically.
According to the spell that I just cast, we're already in the Hellforge?
Beck just kind of looks around, kind of like in a clueless manner. Where?
That's what I'm wondering. And as I say this, my focus is like down at the point where like my focus is pulled to. I'm like, I look equally as confused as everyone else.
Well, I don't know what Boros is capable of. I know they're magical, but I also know Thieves magical, and this seems sort of like, earth crafting. I don't do this stuff. Oh, I turned my camera.
Josh Reed found it.
So I would ask between the two of you, is there any way that we could get to our destination from here? Maybe cast a spell? Or...
Oh shit! I need to look at something.
I know there are cantrips to displace soil, but
I'm gonna burn it in.
Oh?
Okay. Oh my god.
Fuck my life,
My
brother.
god.
Never mind.
This poor guy. He rolled a 4 and then a 1. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna give everybody. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Give me lower high. Somebody give me lower high.
Low.
Hi. Oh, okay.
Alright. Go
I heard.
high.
I heard low first.
There you go.
So. Oh, I didn't make it public. I'm sorry. That. What? What? Holy shit!
Man, you have got to be absolutely fucking shitting me.
I rolled that
God
last
damn.
week too.
Perfect 100. You don't see it, but there it is.
You don't see it?
I've never seen a perfect 100.
Oh.
Yeah. What happens?
Oh. Oh my god. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting to see if Boros or Thebes say anything. If not,
Do you think possibly the Hellforge is in the center of Hell?
this is beyond my magic. Perhaps Rowan or Thebe are able to discern or divine a path. But whatever we decide, we should be quick.
I say, glancing in the distance.
Hey, can I ask if Kavoth knows.
What exactly would you ask Kavoth?
Is the Hellforge at the center of hell?
Let me do a check for Kavoth. He's an angel, or was. I don't know how much he would actually know of hell, as far as details, locations. You know what I mean? So let me hold on.
I would think any angel worth their grain of salt would
Well, you think they just come down here on vacation and check out the sites? I mean, come on.
No, I would think they would have some sort of intel on their enemy.
I have no idea, Rowan.
Oh,
I rolled an 8. I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 8.
We love this.
What's with the rolls? The rolls are just against the party tonight, every turn. Holy shit.
Maybe we need Simon to roll.
Okay, wow.
Simon rolling.
Just have Simon roll everybody's
can I
check.
use my inspiration to give to Kavoth to reroll that?
I'll allow that. I'll allow that.
Okay. You gonna take it? Sorry, I took it off.
Okay. Hey! Okay.
Yay, best investment ever.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, I remember now.
Alright, so Kavoth would tell you, I'm not sure where the forge is, but you are in a land of falsehoods. Remember that. Your senses, your magic, may not reveal, well, you may interpret them wrong. That's all he says.
That helps me none. No, that
Maybe
does
not you.
help me at all.
So there's some older players here that may catch on to what's going on.
Yeah, but in character, I'm gonna make a.
I say that out loud. I say that to the party in the mental link, and I'm like, I have no idea.
So I'll say this too. Y'all fought some creatures very early on and picked up on some heavy illusionary magics. That's the last thing I'm going to tell y'all.
I mean, if that's the case, before I do what I do, Rowan says that, and I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, we're standing on it. I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, even if it looks weird, I would, kind of crawl on my hands and knees, tap,
Also,
reaching, rubbing, touching the ground to see if there's any like illusions there.
also, y'all just picked up an item that could help with this too.
I don't know what the item is.
The
Yeah,
helmet.
The helmet.
Wait,
The helmet.
yeah.
True sight.
Vec-
We need true sight.
In
Vec is
character.
holding that helmet.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone identified it.
It was
I did
identified.
identify it.
Yep, it was
Oh,
identified.
Alright. Well,
Vec pulls out the helmet and looks to Ross. This might help.
yeah, I think I would have been on my hands and knees,
Mhm.
and then I look up like,
Alright. Right, that's the helmet we got. Yes, of course. Would take it, and I fix it onto my head.
Yep. Give it to Ross. I cannot transfer it to Ross.
I'll give it to him.
Thank
but
you.
There, just to see it again. Actors. Rosé.
All the artifacts, and I get the evil-looking one.
It suits you.
Wow.
Damn.
Made for him.
Minos Legion. Go to items. Alright, Ross, it is in your inventory.
Make sure if it is, so I can delete it off of mine. Oh, there it goes. It's gone. Bye, helmet.
You can equip it. You will need an hour to attune to it.
Do we have an hour? I say, looking around.
Nothing seems to be moving towards you guys or even taking notice of you in this point, at this place.
Okay. I will say...
Yeah, Vec will look at you and like, continue guard.
Copy that. To speed things along, I inform the party of my intentions to attune to the helmet.
Okay.
I also do what I said earlier. Just so you're aware. Also, you never gave me Thieves' Arrows, DM. That's important to me.
Gave you what?
The arrows?
Oh,
Arrows.
the quill, the paralyzing quill?
And I think it was 3 of those. Right, Andres?
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay. So you asked that prior to this then? Prior to the getting the helmet? Okay.
Yeah, I would have.
Okay, yes, Simon, they were. It's yep, the things that paralyzed the shit out of Rowan through almost the whole fight. Yeah, Thebe had taken quite a few of their quills, actually. Anyways, Ross, you ask this question, and you receive... You're such a smartass with this guy.
What? No! I'm literally telling him.
Not a smartass, but you're kind of like insulting in the way you talk to him. You know what I mean? Like almost passive aggressive type speech towards him.
Not at all! Legitimately, like, hey, this is what you want, right? Like...
Yeah, but I mean, he gets it. He gets the animosity because he feels the same towards you, right? So, but a means to an end. So, yeah, he would. Can you not see? It is just before you. Are you blind as well as foolish?
Mentally, I would say, in this I am, and so I come to you pleading. Give me what I need to find it.
It is just there. It is right there. That's
I
like...
hate all of these artifacts and patrons, all of them. Fuck all of them.
Like, you don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, it's
all of them.
It's right there. You know, he's like, Open your fucking eyes.
None of them are worth a damn. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he can't give you true sight. At least not at this level. I don't know if you get that later, but
Oh my god. I will, while I'm sitting down with the helm on, I would say, to everyone,
While I'm attuning, it seems that what we're looking for is here. So Rowan's spell isn't wrong. We don't have the vision to see it.
Simon suddenly gets, that he's startled by something. You see him just like, oh shit. And he turns to Thebe and says, dude, can't you really like see through illusions and stuff?
Isn't Thebe still a spider?
he is.
Yeah, but he's still got common sense.
Well, he probably would have reacted when Ross said it, because everything that's been transmitted has been through mental link until Ross said that just now, and he's like, knows what he needs to do.
But
In it. That's right.
but you're not in the link.
Yep.
Damn it.
Thebe didn't want to meta. We're good. Thebe hears it. He immediately transforms and activates True Sight on his Esper.
Gotcha. Thebe, you transform. You close your eyes briefly and reach into that power that you know is within the bow that's strapped across you at the moment. When you open your eyes, everybody else's perspective, you see when Thebe opens his eyes, it's almost like looking into a swirling, starry void all of a sudden. Thebe, as you blink a couple of times and look out, this plane of bones that y'all stand upon, that is real. That is here. Ahead of you and around you, where now just appears to be emptiness, or before appeared to be emptiness, with the large structure looming always off to your right, as you look up in the direction that you guys have been traveling, you now see this massive structure that looks like the one off to the right, but now it is like right there. Like it's within 20-30 minutes walking distance from where you are. The structure,
I only have 60 feet of True Sight from the bow.
well, yeah, I get that.
Rule of cool it, please.
But it's dispelling the illusion. So
Gotcha.
you, for this moment, you can see it. It is this massive, maybe volcanic rock structure, jagged, very unnatural, very off-putting, very much a large sign that says "Do not fucking go here." Right? Off to the side, down lower, you see a smaller, not completely enclosed structure, but walled in. Not a ceiling on it, but walled in. And within that, you see this flash of light, and sparks fly up above the walls. And then you see it again, and then you see it again. You're not certain what that is, but also you see between you and it, there is a small kind of a path that kind of slowly narrows in. Gets narrow, and there's like an arched stone, there's like a stone arch, and the path goes through that arch and then leads up into an actual stairway up into this large structure. But everything else around you doesn't change. The bones, the humanoids that you see here and there, nothing else changes.
Follow me. It's this way. They will head them.
Oh, I guess I'll just take this off.
Okay. Do you take it off?
It looks good on you.
Oh,
Just throwing it out there.
thank you.
Hold on to.
Looks rather dashing, actually.
You guys. I mean, onward. Pay attention.
When
Very
he,
intimidating. The
when
way
he
his
puts
eyes
it
glow
on-
red.
yeah, basically when he puts it on, the parts, the gaps in the shield where you should, I mean the helm where you would see flesh, all you see is inky blackness, and where his eyes would be, you should be able to see his eyes. All you see are little red, flaring orbs of fire.
Never gonna have a redeeming arc. Understood.
I mean, this is the nature of the helmet. This has
Karma.
nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, Ross would. I mean, with everyone's encouragement, similar to his other powers, he leaves it on. He embraces it as everyone encourages.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead. I'm just looking for something. Sorry.
No, I would just say lead the way, Lieutenant.
Oh yeah, let's go quick. I can't do this forever.
So this is
Proud,
And we go.
proud captain noises.
okay.
As we're like walking and following feed, Vec is just gonna just continuously keep a watch out.
All right. Thebe, as the pathway narrows in, or sorry, did I just? Yeah, there we go. I will put you up front as you are the one that can see the path. Sorry, I'm dragging everybody to a map here. I'm sorry. Here. And what time is it? Anthony, you had to go, dude. Are you still good? Like, do you need to go? Because I just realized what
No,
time it is.
I'm out of Foundry, so I can listen, but I can't do anything. So
Okay.
that's good.
Okay.
I'm still here. Just you're gonna have to click shit for me.
That's fine.
What I would say, we're experienced enough at this point navigating and not necessarily navigating a hell landscape, but being the party that we are, it's not so preposterous to think that we would expect a fight
Right.
at this location. So I would imagine we would, in these few seconds, potentially be getting ready for that. At least Thebe would be, as you see him activate his Starry Night form.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I will. Well, let's do this then. Let's just put you guys over here. And you can activate whatever it is you wish. Yeah, you guys, like he said, understanding where you are and the dangers and what you're approaching. If you guys would activate or cast anything in the moment, do that now. You have that chance.
You said it took us about half an hour.
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Would walking count as light enough activity? Oh, it's still 20 minutes. Yeah, we had some delay, which I don't know that we want to do. All right, let's go.
Mage armoring up.
Okay.
Armor up.
The screen is black for me.
Nope, hit tab.
Hit tab.
Hit tab.
I did.
Hit tab a bunch of times.
Oh, never mind. There it is. I'm dumb.
Hit tab a bunch and then get good.
I got good. What now?
All right. This is
fucking-
where what? Somebody saying something?
Simon, I think
Simon
was
was for a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope,
Uh,
I'm good.
Okay, Death Ward, Deep.
This is where the pathway kind of narrows, and then you see these jagged walls kind of come up along the side as it forms a very definite or definitive path.
Can everyone see this now?
I think everybody should be on the map. No. So, there was no way to really do this. So, Thebe, you see this. The rest of you are just kind of following Thebe's lead. So, for game's sake, your characters do not see this map at the moment. Alright? As far as you're concerned, you're still in a field of bones. You have no idea what the fuck Thebe is leading you towards. So...
Alright, lava pit to your left, lava pit to your right, about 10 feet up. Make sure you stay close to me. Try and travel in a straight line behind me. Guys, tight. Get tight.
I will travel behind Thebe.
Likewise.
Yeah, Thebe's just gonna be annoying like that for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. But stepping into this place, you also see... Oh, you know what? What's your... I mean, you have true sight. You know what? Give me a perception check. It's a super low DC, dude. But because you have true sight up, yeah. It's definitely a low DC, but I still need you to make a perception check.
Do you have advantage because
And,
he has
like,
true sight?
Not hit natural 1 type shit.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's fine.
You definitely see creatures or something off up against these walls. There's it's like something's trying to blend in, but you spot it. Definitely spot them. Several of these creatures. You have no idea what they are. You can't make out details as far as if they're winged, if they're biped, if they're quadruped, but you definitely see them standing there trying to appear. That is really loud. What the hell just happened? Hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. But you definitely see creatures kind of trying to blend in with the walls here. But you spot them quite easily, actually.
Okay. Thebe slowly reaches for an arrow and says to the party, "Do you guys see that?" Do they see it?
Nope.
Okay. He starts launching arrows.
Before you do that, can I have Death Warded done? You have the game paused, so I can't do anything at the moment.
Oh,
sorry.
Game is not paused on my end. I will pause and unpause and see if that fixes it.
Perfect. I'll move back into position. I just had said we were gonna do that while.
Yep.
Nah.
Wait. That was a cool effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty dope.
Rowan cast it on who? On
Thebe.
Thebe.
Yeah, the effect didn't take hold. It's weird.
Be powerful.
All right. Well, it was on Thebe.
I'll leave it in the chat so we know. But yeah, as you launch your first stream of attacks, Thebe, I think we got to call it there for the night, guys. Because I don't have time to do a combat. I have to get up really early in the morning.
Okay.
Because I got to drive like an hour to my job. So.
Sounds good.
But yeah,
All good.
Thebe, man, you're the only one that can see these guys. So.
For now.
For now, yep. But holy shit. Shit's about to go down.
So it was like 20 minutes up the path then, right?
Yes, and how long does True Sight last?
It probably would have worn off, to be honest. I think you had it
let
at
me
like
see.
really low timer. So I might not even be valid to attack right now.
Esper, there we go.
What's it underneath?
Features.
Oh,
I think it's
oh,
under features.
yes. Yeah, it's listed for 5 minutes, dude. So
And how many do you get?
you have it at 1. So
Crap.
it's gone. We could do something then, since it would have been 20 minutes up the path.
Well, we can use. So we can kind of retcon things here and have Ross attuned to the helm and use True Sight from the helm, because True Sight I think lasts an hour.
yeah, what I would also throw out there is Thief can make these mushrooms. Now they're not guaranteed to work,
Yep.
but if you roll 1 item out of 6, you are indeed granted True Sight. Okay, it's one of the effects of it. Now there's some bad ones and there's some random ones, but if you guys want to, do some shrooms, it might help. Helps me sometimes.
Sir, what?
Simon definitely wants to do some shrooms.
Vivek would totally
He
eat
looked
some
over
shrooms
at
as well.
with a smile on his face.
All right,
What?
guys. If we die today, just remember you guys are volunteering, and I'm just kidding. We got this. Here, eat these.
Nom 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 nom.
I will have to burn like 5 spell slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5, 6 spell slots. Wait, Ross does need it, right? So 5.
Yeah, DM. Yeah, well, I'll pull your ear for a second. I think I need some clarity on what exactly you're trying to accomplish. That's all.
I need to find something because sorry, I need to turn off the damn
You're all good.
stream, but I'm looking for something. Yeah, sorry guys. We're gonna call it there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, all that stuff, and we'll see y'all next week.
Good night.
Night night.
Night.